All right, guys, I got this nice little Mul-T-Lock from Jeremy, aka Joseph. Sent it to me to see if I could get it open. He says if I get it open, he will send me a key. So again, Mul-T-Lock, and it is, let me grab a random pick here. It is a pin-in-pin, trying to do this through the camera. So if I lift that up, you should be able to see an inner pin in there. Maybe not, but definitely pin-in-pin. The thing I really wanted to check, though, is to see if it has a slider. And it does not. So this is probably a normal, maybe an interactive or an even older core inside of this Mul-T-Lock. So let's see if we can get him open. And all right, that ought to hold it. I've taken my Sharpie and drawn kind of a rudimentary crosshair. I expect to get a fault set, I mean, this being a multi-pick and everything, and hopefully be able to see that. If not, I think you'll probably be able to tell. That's sticking out too far. Let's try this guy. He's awful floppy, and he's right up against the pin, and I really don't want that. Let's try one of these guys. All right, he wedges to the far left, and I'll show you why. Let me grab a pick. See what we got here. Let's try this guy. This is a straight flag from the Sauber kit. The reason I did it this way, I like to index the pick in the bottom right corner. And I notice how that lines up perfectly with the pin, but sometimes I won't be able to access everything from that side. And if I use this tensioner, I can then roll the pick over and use the tensioner to index the pick on the left, and again attack it from that side as well. So I'm just giving myself options before, and maybe a couple of excuses. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so I have no key, but I'm going to put my thumb in here. That's no tension, and now that's how much tension I'm in. An awful lot. My thumb's going to move out of the frame though. Get that positioned, apply the tension, and I'm forcing something hopefully to bind. So I'm going to slide it back. Notice how that first pin kind of jumps out of my way. Same with the second pin, same with the third pin, and now I'm slamming into pin 4. I'm going to position my pick, hopefully, get under there. Come on, where are you? Should be right there. Now I'm going to release the tension a little bit so that I can more easily move that pin. Okay, I felt the tiniest of clicks. Nobody else is binding, so I'm going to try it again. And it's all mush. All right, so now I'm going to slide, again, tension's off, recock everything, slide the pick all the way to the rear. Now apply heavy tension, and I'm going to start pulling it out. And now the pick's bound up. This is not working according to plan. Something is pinching it now. Come out of there. Where are you? Well, if it was an easy lock, Jeremy wouldn't have sent it, right? Guys, there's only 4 pins in this, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's a gap. Yep, 4 pins, that's it. Well, 8, counting the inner ones. All right, I'm really got some super tension on it. Pin 2 seems to be binding. Not voluntarily, but we're forcing him. See if I can get him to pick. Get under there. There we go. Felt a slight turn on the core, telling me he's probably some kind of security pin. On pin 3, I'm counter rotation. I felt a slight turn on the core there. I think we got him set. Okay, where are you? All right, I'm on pin 1, and I'm getting counter rotation, telling me the outer pin of pin 1 is also a spool or mushroom. And, oh, I thought we had open. All right, so very deep fault set at this point. Now I'm looking at inner pins. Where are you? Lighten up on the tension. See, it's barely got any tension because those inner pin springs are really weak. Let me check 1 real good. Definitely not 1, and we're not open. We are close. Oh, never mind. Thought I got the pick stuck. Ah, again. Come out of there. Where are you? There it is, right there. It was pin 4, inner pin. Let's go ahead and gut this guy. It's only, I believe firmly, it's only 4 pins. That's all I picked. So if there's 5, it's going to make me look pretty bad. Let's see what we need here. Let's tilt this down. It's got to be a weird, oh, it's just a regular Phillips. Cool. Okay, that probably bounced back to the locked position, though. That's the downside here. Nope, still open. Cool. The spring didn't pop it back. So we're still in the open position. It is only 4 pins, just like I thought. There is a gap back there behind 4, but there's nothing there. I could have swore. I'm glad to see this. All right. I've got to be very careful and not lock this. And let's try to do it the right way. Otherwise, I'll hear about it. And for once, it looks like it might have worked. Or not. Let's try this guy. Too small. That is definitely... Oh, don't lock it, Bill. He's about as close to the right size I'm going to get. But you can see he's just shy of coming off. Let's go old school. Dang it. Tell you what, while I take that off, I'm going to rotate this so the pins pop down inside of the chamber and hopefully keep that from rotating too much. Maybe not. Come on. That almost comes off. There we go. Get that in there. There we go. Cool. Now, let's take a pick, push those back up. Rotate our core a little bit. Not to the lock position. Cool. And oh man. There we go. That will work. So the pins are going to be here. Kind of. And something's happened here. Let's turn it slightly. Try that again. All right, what's happening? Push it back. Let's rotate this dude all the way around like this. Not quite locked. I need a bridge. Come on. All right. Where were those darn pins? There we go. So there's all 4. They are there. Let's clean all this. Oops. Let's clean all that out of there. Let's get him up here. And start dumping. Get up here, you. Well, there's the inner and outer for 1 and 2. I'm going to have to double check that before I reassemble it. Well, I'm going to have to keep it apart until I get the key. And 4. Okay, nothing weird in there. Let's put them away. We are looking at 2 spools on 2 and 3, and then 1 and 4 are both standards. All right, this looks to be an old style lock, so the upper pins may very well fly apart. I don't know what gen they are, but we're going to find out. Let's get that shim out of there. Get our bridge out of there. Okay, here we go. All right, we have a baby spool. I've never seen a spool that small. That is cool. Okay, so there's one. Number 2. Also a baby spool. Check that out. All right, number 3. Another baby spool. No wonder Joe sent this. And the last one, standard. So we got 1 standard, 3 spools upstairs. Downstairs we have 2 standards, 2 spools, or 2 mushrooms. And where did the spring go? There we go. All right, I know you guys like close-ups, so here you go. That put up a little bit more of a challenge than I thought for a 4-pinner, but that probably is because we had so many spools mixed in here. Total of 2 mushrooms and 3 spools. Anyway, guys, appreciate your time. Stay safe, stay legal. Joe, Jeremy, send me that key. Thanks, guys.